Alexia gets it right. It was the end of summer vacation on the island of New Florida, and the trains were being really useful on the tracks, while the students told their teachers and friends all about their summer and all the fun stuff they did, while Amtrak did a good job on the railway line. Alexia is a mixed traffic engine, which means she can pull both passengers and freight to be really useful indeed. Alexia is a bright purple engine, which she is a really useful kind engine, which she can pull many deliveries of where they need to go to be really useful indeed. I have an important job with all these freight cars, Alexia said, because this freight train is really useful indeed. A few minutes later, she backed into the yard with her freight cars. And just then, she pulled to a stop. A few minutes later, Jackie pulled up. "How's it going, Alexia?" she asked. "Pretty good," said Alexia. Then Mr. Piester arrived. "Good morning, Jackie and Alexia," he said. "Today, I would like you to take the baggage train to Sodor." "We'd love to do that job, sir," Jackie said. And they steamed out of the yard. "We have to collect that train of baggage," said Jackie. "It's from Amtrak," Alexia said. And before long, the two P-40 Genesis engines shunted the coaches into the siding. And they oiled up. Then they rolled out of the siding with the ditch lights on. A few minutes later, Jackie buffered up to the train, and she steamed along with Alexia in the rear. "This train is called a butter boxcar," said Jackie, "because it's a good nickname for my bogies." Then the coaches and baggage wagons bumped into each other while they went along as the train left the yard. Said the baggage passengers. Alexia was pushing in the rear while she gave a toot on her whistle. "Oops, the ferry crashed," she sang. And the engine steamed down the line feeling pleased with themselves. "A woman train is the best," said Alexia, "because we're going to get swapped out for a diesel train." And then Jackie began to say something. Back of me, please! We'll come to a stop soon! That's a silly thing to say, Alexia said. And then she laughed. Then the Southwest Chief came into view from Los Angeles, California on its way to Chicago, Illinois. Before long, the grade crossing gates began to flash. And the train went fast over the crossing. And in the dining car, there was a yummy dinner with spaghetti and meatballs, and the train rolled by. And at last, the engines were right on time. Then the baggage began to get unloaded to put new stuff in, and just then Sandy pulled up. "I'm gonna join you with the freight train today," Sandy said. Then Sir Topham Hatt arrived. He had an important job. "Henry is off island today," he said, "so I'd like you to collect the goods train and bring it off island to North America." "That sounds good, sir," Jackie said. "Is Alexia gonna lead?" "She will lead," said Sir Topham Hatt. "So you will be the leader, Alexia." And they steamed out of the yard. "I enjoy pulling freight trains," Alexia said, "because I'm a big woman train." But little did she know that there was a tank truck on the line, and the tank truck driver got out and the three engines were fast approaching. "We need to hit the brakes," Sandy said, "because there's a truck on the line." Alexia's driver slammed on the emergency brakes. But it was too late! Alexia's wheels left the rails and bounced on the sleepers, and then she went right off the line and through the grass, and she bounced on the ties and went up and down. "Oh no!" she cried. "This is very traumatizing!" Alexia was traumatized as she went right off the line and crashed through the trees and over the sleepers, smashed a fence, up a hill, through the grass, another fence again, and she was shaking in fear, feeling terrified. And then she went faster off the line and scuffed her wheels, and her cab burned, and she went up hills and under a house, saw a jail, a church, a graveyard, and everything. And her cab burned. And then it was really disturbing. "Little kids won't want to see this, Alexia said. And she went over the hill, and then the church bell rang, and her boiler burned, And then she crashed right into the side of the church! And then she went right off the line and crushed the graveyard! And all the dead bodies were petrified! And Alexia went right into the jail! The bad people are killed! Wailed Sandy horribly. This is awful! And then the lethal crash happened, and at last everything was quiet. Luckily, no one was hurt, but the nasty, gross wreck was so disturbing that the engines had come to a stop in front of something that was super adorable. It was a bunny, and she had watched everything. I'm glad that Bunny is safe, said the crew members. I'm glad that Bunny is safe, said Alexia, but we'll never see those bad people ever, ever, ever again. Then Mr. Peister arrived. I'm glad you're all right, he said. But this lethal crash is devastating. I'm sorry, sir, Alexia said. After the wreck was cleaned up, the line was reopened, and Alexia was back in order and pulling freight cars once more. But ever since that lethal crash, all the trains can hope that nothing like that is repeated in the future.